I gotta tell you, I'm a little bummed, a little upset. Not with you. I was getting ready to do this recording earlier. I had just taken the dogs for a walk. My beautiful, wonderful, hilarious 14-year-old looks at me. He's like, oh, I see you have your reading outfit on. I wasn't wearing this. I had a scarf on. I have scarves. I love scarves. And he's like, half the time when I walk into your office, I see you wearing a scarf with some sort of, I guess it's fleece or something. Not fleece. What is it? I don't know. Long sleeve shirt. So he's telling me I have a reader's uniform, and I'm like, nuh-uh. So I put on a sweatshirt. It's not gonna get me. Yep. Good morning, sunshine. I hope that this finds you well rested and ready to start your day, or wherever you're catching this in time. It's your daily insight on life and love for February 9th, 2021, also being timeless. So if you're catching this at now, or now when you're watching it, or then, or at some point, this might have relevance to your life. It's general collective. Don't force it. Don't force it a fit. You can always just stay and enjoy the show. You can let it fall away. You can always ask questions about booking a session. Your individual storyline will always be more detailed, in-depth, and intense. So take that for what it is. So the Coronavirus 2.0 sale. It's all of my services. It's really the holiday sales. So the holidays are over. We're going with whatever. Ask about my services. I got lost on the word. And what might be right for you. So let's kick this off. Right or wait. What are we looking at? Okay. We're looking at the Devil in reverse. Most of these cards are in reverse. It's not a yikes moment. It's more like, look, we have this kicking off with the Ace of Cups in reverse. It's not negative. It's about your perseverance, your empowerment. This entire thing. Look, we have the Moon in reverse, the Two of Swords in reverse, Justice, Three of Pentacles. We have the Fool. And then this is upright. Look at that. Look at all those reversals. Well, at least you're not holding back from a reaction. I think that you're not holding back in addressing a lot of people in your life, letting them know where you stand. I see that you're hesitant to what are you hesitant with? Because I feel like it's letting the stress show up on you. You don't want this to get to you, and yet it is. This is a massive karmic lesson, but it's about you taking a stand in your life. This is such a rite of passage. You're not going to take any guff from anybody. This is a choice that you didn't want to have to make. I think that it's kind of scary for you to stand up this way, because it feels like you're kind of in a, standing in front of a crowd. It's unique because, first off, I think that this is something that has been a long time coming, and whoever you're speaking to in such a manner, they were not expecting this. Look at this. It's like they can't even sit at your table anymore. I love you, but I'd love you to stay over there. Now, I don't know if this is a love relationship or family or friends or even colleagues. Whatever this is, it's time for you to put your foot down. Isn't that interesting? All right. So we have this. I'm going to shuffle it back in. We're going to see the reason behind this need to take a stand. And I'm all about it. Be about this. I think that there's a lot of frustrations going on with you. This is something that's been crawling in your skin for a while. What do we have here? You haven't let it go. And it's like your opportunity is now. My time to shine. I've been waiting for this. You want to know what? F you, F this, and this is why. It's your time to shine, baby. All right. Ooh. It's going to take a while for your heart to catch up with your mind. We have a lot of reversals. I'm just going to say it. This reading is completely saturated with reversals. It's definitely rattling you. And I know you don't want to let this show, but I feel like it's got to a point in your life where, you know what? I've tried saying it this way. I've tried saying it that way. At what point are you going to hear what has to be said? So I see this as a way of taking the gloves off, and you want to know what? You're going to talk to whoever this is in their language. You're not stooping to anyone's level, but you're going to talk to them in a way that they can understand. And it feels like you are feeling so ungrounded. This is not something that you want to do, but it feels like there's no other choice. It doesn't feel negative about you. This feels empowering. Yeah. You're the King of Wands. You're looking on. You're going to be loud about this. And I think that this is, there's a lot of pent-up anxiety around this. You have nothing more to give to this situation. Your well has run dry. And it feels like no matter what, it wasn't going to be in your favor in this situation. It feels like just what could be gotten out of it. Like, who is taking some sort of advantage with this? Yeah, this is a very karmic lesson. The Judgment in reverse. This is for all parties involved. It's really important that you deliver your message the way that you deliver it, because they sincerely, at their core level, need to hear it and have this finalized in front of their face. A lot of communication has to happen. But again, this is going to be on multiple levels. There's no fight. It's not a fight. The fight is over. Speak your piece. I can't get over all these reversals. This is ridiculous. Okay. So that's the underlying reason. What's the advice I'm getting pulled towards? I think this mini read. Don't forget to check the timestamps. Why am I seeing this? Why am I being pulled to this and this? Because stay optimistic. Okay. So you needed this situation just as much as they did. As oppositional as it seems, as I know that you're not fighting with this, this is your wish to have yourself finally understood in this. It's, it feels like, I know that this is going to sound weird. What on this doesn't ever sound weird? It feels like the subtext or the closed captioning. You know, they're talking in their language, their tone, everything about them. Then there's the underlying meaning for like what's going on, and then this situation, this scenario. This is your wish. And it doesn't feel like it's going to have a good outcome. It doesn't feel like it's going to be positive. I know that there's a lot of apprehension in you doing any of this, but Spirit is saying there's so much good that's going to come from this for you. Have faith. Just get it over and done with. Pull the Band-Aid off. Okay. All right. So, Spirit, I want more advice because this reading, it feels interesting. Not heavy, but frustrating. No matter what, everything is always going to be okay. Even if this is feeling like a frustrating reading, even if it feels like there's not going to be any sort of good outcome. If that is the case, then it's not done. Your path in this is not done, because no matter what, it's always going to be okay in the end. If not, better. All right. Look at the cracks in your foundation. This is going to be in regards to whoever this is involving and how you have been forced to exploit yourself in this. What can you constantly do for another person? And in a way that's enabling the situation. How are you, I really don't want you to take this negatively, how are you trained or conditioned to enable a situation? This was just the normal. You don't even know why. This was just the normal. And what point were you, unbeknownst to yourself, enabling the situation? What did you get out of it? What was the validation for you? And also, was that something where it was like, where you had to just be okay with some sort of bare minimum? Okay. What you seek externally is in yourself. You are seeking soulmates, tribe, family. You are seeking your people, your kindred spirits, but it was at the cost of your peace, and it was something that was not going to end. The mini reads felt like something amazing is coming out of this, so I want to look towards that. All right, now that we know the feeling of what's going on, I want to know, what does the viewer, you, have to look forward to? And again, hey, if this reading is not resonating for you and you're still sticking around, I hope that you're enjoying. And if this does, I wish I could give you a hug. And if this doesn't and you're letting it fall away, I hope you have an amazing day. All right, come to the edge, round and round. Your life is about to get very colorful. It's going to have the positive drama that you want, the desire, the passion, the adventure. And it looks like you're ready to take a leap into this. The fact that it even brings up the concept of drama, it gives that, again, the apprehension of, oh God, am I still doing the same thing? No, you're embracing chaos and creativity. This is absolutely outstanding for you. You're not repeating anything. You're seeing everything clearly on a higher level. And then we have this grand leap into it. You're not running away from challenges. I think that you're facing all of these challenges in a very positive light. Okay, so what else? Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't go back. Don't backtrack. Don't give up. Your new life is its beginning. What you are letting go of right now in your communication with these people is exactly what you can't take with you. This is a law of the universe. It feels like supply and demand. So where you're going, it's going to supply you your happiness, but it demands that you let go of your old baggage. Yeah, that's what I mean by it. regeneration, start this life again. You have a massive gift coming in. So what are you looking forward to? Like, what is your dream that you are waiting to manifest? And honestly, what is the baggage that you have to drop? I'm not telling you to put it in the comments. I know that that's probably not a thing, but I actually really want you to ponder this. Without pride and ego getting in the way of it this time, what do you know that you've been sitting with for a while and that you have to actually learn to let go of? Is it anger? Is it desire for reconciliation? Is this letting go of a loved one? Is this letting go of what you perceive to be an enemy? I mean, what are you letting go of? Is it a job? What is your why behind hanging on to all of it? Did you use it as a guideline? It's really interesting to think. Your entire life is about to change. If it hasn't already, it feels like this is already in motion. It feels like it's already in motion. I think you've been feeling uncomfortable for a while, feeling out of place, like you're not at home. You're going home to your people. And I mean this in the most literal and physical sense here on earth. Please understand that. You're finding these people. What you had before wasn't home, but they were massive teachers. I see soulmate, kindred spirits all just surrounding you in this. And you know what? If you're an introvert and you really don't like crowds, you know what? I'm going to play the part of that and be like, okay, you're going to find your online ideal groups. You're somehow connecting with people. You are creating this, not perfect, beautiful space, headspace, opportunity. I think that you are finding this space in your heart to let the correct people in and see the real, authentic, and vulnerable you. So, the no place like home, just because it was familiar doesn't mean it was it. And I think that that's what's partly changing. You're getting away from familiar, because remember we had chaos and conflict earlier, embracing the challenges of the unknown and being part of this. I think you're going to be absolutely bewildered out. Good God. Maybe these little dings are validation for you. Bewildered and taken back by how much pleasure you receive in this on all fronts. Be about it. Get it. So, what's the advice? What archetype are you invoking in this? The dilettante, the poet, you know that song from the 70s, We Won't Be Fooled Again? All right, what's that by? I gotta find it. Yeah, you're gonna sit here for a solid second. Why don't you make a quick run to the restroom or get your drink while I look this up? Okay. Okay, it's by The Who. Really? So I just sang the song to you, basically. We won't get fooled again. Yeah, what the heck? What the heck? Okay, I love The Who. Who are you? That song might mean something to you. Maybe it's a message from a loved one. I'm actually being pulled to get this particular card. I'm going to read it in just a moment. The archetypes you are working with is the artist upright, and then we have dilettante and poet in reverse, expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses. Yes, spiritual, absolutely beautiful. The oneness. Yeah, I said it. All right, inspiring others to see life symbolically. And then the shadow work that's coming in is turning a lyrical gift into a negative or destructive effect. Pretending to, to pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. That's weird. All right. Okay, so that song with you is about you not talking down to yourself, not fooling yourself, and not gaslighting yourself outside of outside conditionings on how you have been. It's basically groomed to think that you're somehow inferior. You have gone through so much enlightenment, so much awakening, so much connectivity even. Don't think that it was in your head. Don't let anybody tell you that it was in your head. You have done the work. You've been through the process. You know what you're talking about in this. Don't let somebody undermine you. That is the shadow work. That is the voice that they had put inside your head so that they could do the damage when they're not even around. When you hear that voice that's talking down to you, that's trying to undermine all of your intentions, call it out for what it is. Tell it to shut up and move about your day, because you don't have time to waste on that stupid thing. That is the most off-putting voice I have ever heard, and I hate it. So, yeah, I said hate. I hate that stupid voice. It's completely backwards on you. Okay, so message from a loved one. There are times when loss is a part of life, yes. Sometimes the loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation that's not in alignment with your highest good. Oh my God, I love this. Sometimes the loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary, as is grief. When you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in destructive ways. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break wide open and feel the loss and integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed, ever more of you remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before. Love heals all. We are loving you and sending you love always and forever, love spirit. Oh my God, yes. All right, this has been your daily insight on life and love for February 9th, 2021. Also timeless. It doesn't stop in 24 hours. This is a projection of events happening in your life. I hope that this finds you well. If you have questions about booking a session or any services, check below, email me. Definitely say hi. Hope that this finds you well. Go rock the day. I love that you are really taking a stand. You're beautiful. I have so much love for you. Go make this day yours. Bye, love. What are you dwelling on? What is stuck on your mind right now? I understand that this is something that you want closure to, but you're going to have to get this in yourself and not whatever you are seeking it out from. Whatever you are seeking out that closure from, it's stop, cease, desist. Someone's sick. Yeah, it's not going to be any sort of closure that's going to give you any sense of peace. In fact, I think that if you do reach out to whatever this is for that closure, you're going to be leaving with a lot more questions and a heavier heart. This is for you to conduct in yourself. You're a lot more resilient than you're giving yourself credit for right now. You have a long journey ahead of you. There's no opportunity to look back and dwell on whatever this was. You can figure this out in yourself with help, with support. And just know that you're not going to be there again. You've moved on. Get yourself some help and support. There are people who want to be there for you. And they're going to be part of your story moving forward. So I hope that helps. Whatever you experienced, it didn't hurt your heart beyond repair. whatever hurt you, it really has every reason to not be scared, but be very aware that you aren't going to be quiet about this at all. Whatever it was, it feels like it was a point to keep you small. This knew how amazing and how powerful and how resilient you are. So it tried to keep you under its sense of authority. It feels manipulative, but it also feels like it can't contain you. And I'm not upset that it can't contain you. I think that this is a really wonderful thing. You have your experience to share with others. You are going to be a service in this way. So I think that whatever you have inside of you, tell it with your heart, with your experience, with just from your perspective, because it's right. And whatever is telling you that this is over-exaggerated in your head, I'm not really buying it. It's not. You've got to learn how to trust yourself. You're going to help people with this. Okay. You're getting something that you want. If you want it to come in faster, get in the zone faster. You've already put the wish out there. You've already put your intentions out. It's on its way to you. How it shows up, who delivers it, and what exactly it looks like is not really in your control of the co-creation. Whatever it is, it's going to match your vibration, and I think that this is absolutely beautiful and outstanding for who you are. This is a wonderful additive to your life, and I do feel like this is potentially a relationship. I'm feeling like this is most likely some form of a relationship. You have your companions, you have your love, you have your family, you have something coming in that is going to add a lot of fulfillment to your life. It's coming. So you might be greeted by this soon. Have faith. It's on its way. You've manifested it. To get it faster, get in the zone. I hope that this made sense.